In this video, we're going to be discussing feedback. So your teacher is going to be using Google Classroom to give you some feedback on your assignment. And feedback doesn't mean, hey, I get to look it over and not do anything with it. You want to check out your feedback and make sure that you are completing something. They may have told you might need to fix something along the line. So there are different ways that you can look at feedback from Google Classroom. One of the ways is in your Gmail. So you'll notice that Fred said he's got a piece of work that has been returned. So Fred could actually click on this and he can click on open the assignment and it will take him directly to that assignment. This assignment will tell Fred lots of things. So it's a summative, but he has not gotten a grade yet, because otherwise I would say like 3 out of 4, 4 out of 4. But Fred does have a private comment over here that says, please make changes and return. So Fred now knows he needs to go into this document and he will look and see if there are any private comments along the way. So this one says, please be more specific in this particular document. So Fred did not answer this question correctly. So Fred would need to go ahead, answer this question, and then hit turn it in again. So Fred can see that from this Gmail. Also in this Gmail, Fred can see that he has a private comment on this particular document. So he can click on that and it says, hey, Fred, you need to please make changes and return. If Fred has some other questions, he can hit reply and ask the teacher some other clarifying questions. Fred also can go to his classes, and Fred's assigned to 2 classes here. Fred knows that he's got a couple of things due by sitting and looking at this classroom right here. Fred can also get to his classes this way. So right down here, this is a new feature they popped in, and this is open your work. So if I click on open my work, this will tell me everything that I have been assigned, turned in, or has been returned to me. So it's clicked on all on the left-hand side. That's a little overwhelming right now. But if I want to say, hey, I want to see the ones that have been returned. So Fred's gotten this one returned in this particular one. And he can click on this one and it says he's got a private comment that says nice job. If I want to see how I got a 3 out of 4 on this, I can click view details. This particular assignment has a rubric attached to it. So you'll notice this is the rubric, and it could have more than one rubric attached to it. But on this rubric, I can click on this arrow right here and it will show me the rubric and my examples of it. This one is just a made-up rubric, so it doesn't have anything on it. So I can actually look and see where I fall in the rubric scale that way. I can also look here and I can look in my document to see if I have any private comment or have any comments on my document also. So I do have one that says spelling, so somewhere along the line I might have misspelled something and I might want to go ahead and correct that. So I can then go back to Fred's test class, and it's a lot easier to look for your things in your to-do list, or view your work is up here, so I can click on view my work from up here too, and that will take me right back to that same page, and I can see what is assigned, or I can see what is just missing, or I can see what is returned. So if I want to check my feedback, I want to make sure this one tells me that I have a comment on my document also, and I have a private comment. So I have one of each one. So I want to make sure that I check on both of those things. So that is how to check for feedback in Google Classroom. So please make sure you're checking for feedback in your classroom.